What's happening, you guys? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Today we're going to be playing some Project Zomboid Build 42. We're in Brandenburg, and we're going to do some farming and do other things as well, but we're going to jump right in here. Let me say hi to a few of y'all. Michelle, my one Facebook viewer. It's good to see y'all. As always, Slater Days Work from Slater Days Gaming, Tommy Horth, and WAP. Good to see all you guys. Real quickly, I actually went ahead and bought a new mixer. It's not really a mixer, but it's like a preamp. It's not going to come until Monday. It probably won't be in until, I'm going to say probably later than Monday because we got a big snowstorm coming up, hitting Memphis here in about 2 days. So, and Memphis isn't really good with handling storms. So, but the reason why I'm saying that is so that way you guys will know that I'm like actually actively trying to fix the occasional tinniness that comes with my my board trying to go out. That's what I figure it is. Sierra, what's happening? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Let's just jump right in. We'll talk about what we're going to do today and all that stuff. How you doing, Sierra? Might be kind of a quiet day, and it might be a quick day, too. All right, so here we are. This is my character. We are Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, that is. He's thin-skinned. He's dexterous. A whittler. Herbalist and low weight because we are losing weight right now, which is bad. DIY expert, aka a repairman. We got a +1 in carpentry, a +2 in maintenance, and a +1 in short blunt. These are our skills. As you can see, our mechanical is almost there. I think we're gonna try to get there today, so we can start hot wiring cars. Last stream, we actually went someplace. We actually went all the way down here into this little farming community. We found pigs down here. We haven't grabbed them. We probably will eventually grab them. I think they'll be okay. But we found like all sorts of, like up here we found like a safe house that was just chocked full of schematics and stuff. It was really kind of cool. And then we had another one down here that had a lot of schematics. Apparently it's a good place to find these safe houses, these boarded up barricaded houses. Is a good place to find like schematics and books. We also found some more books that were over in like one of these big groups. That's another really good place to find books if you're really looking. Books just aren't as available as they have been in the past in Bill 41 compared to Bill 42. Vaco, Falanu, what's happening? So that's basically what we're doing, and I'm getting started a little bit early because I got to end a little bit early today. What are we gonna do today? Today we are, well, first of all, I want to do one thing here. I'm kind of curious. Go to crafting here. Oh, let's see. Tailoring. A gunny sack. What is a gunny sack? I'm kind of curious if I can make myself a sack. There we go. This is what we need. We need a burlap sack, and we need 8 thread. We got it all. I'm going to go ahead and craft this. The reason why I'm doing this is because I was thinking that I needed something to put in in the composter. Because apparently with farming, you got to compost with each stage. Now, we did add fertilizer, which I think is the same as compost, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Joe Mom, word up. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Cool, so we got ourselves a sack now. That's good. We also got ourselves a little bit more tailoring experience as well. There's our sack right there. Ooh, it's $22.50. I might just go to sleep. I am a little bit bored. We'll go ahead and go to sleep and start our day tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Taylor does not want you messing with his gunny sack. I know, right? Boris, it's good to see you, my friend. $7.50. One of the things that I've noticed, this house doesn't get that warm. It's 51 degrees, which is kind of crazy because I think that KPK, you were saying something about it being things being a little bit too hot, right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this. These are 2. We'll go ahead and get that, and we'll go ahead and get this as well. Let's go ahead and eat. We'll eat a quarter. I don't know if that's gonna eat. That's probably gonna take all of it, isn't it? It'll be all right if it does. Oh, we got a little bit more. Perfect. Has my weight stabilized? Nope. All right, let's stick our sack in here. like that. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 worms in there, and I think I have some rotten bologna and some rotten ham, and that's it. Empty sack or partially emptied compost bag required. Okay, so I need 2.5%. Let's take a look at this right here. Well watered, no compost. Okay, so we need to get some compost done pretty quickly. I don't know how to do that, really, to be honest with you, but I do know where I can get some compost. So we'll empty out the rest of our stuff and then just head where we need to go. I already know where I'm headed. Good. Let's see, where do we want to put our TV? Maybe right here? Maybe right here. I am kind of curious. We did find a farming deal. Oh, it's right here. Kind of curious if we've already done this, though, but we'll see. They don't unless you switch it out of Sam. Will a bull attack as zombies? Do zombies interact with the animals? I don't think they do, Joe Mom. Sherman, what's happening? Well, I'm staying at this house too. Are you really? I'm just curious if this is going to give us stuff. We might have already found this this particular video, so it might not give us anything. It is relieving our boredom, though, which is nice. And I do have a little, I got some minor pain here. Ah, it is giving us some stuff. Good. Very nice. Maybe we can move up to level 2 agriculture. Not that I know it's anything. What's the plan today in Project Zomboid? So what I'm going to do today is we're going to go. Let's turn this off. We got a couple things we're going to do. First of all, the first plan of action today is going to be to come down here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? But we're probably going to come down here. There's like that little group of houses right here, and we're going to hit this for all the compost, all the rotten vegetables. We're going to grab as many rotten vegetables as we can. That's going to be the first thing. The second thing that we're going to do, and let me turn this back up, is we're going to go into Brandenburg. We've been teasing this for a while, but I think this is going to be the time that we do it. We've already gotten to here. There's a lot of zombies in this area right here. We might go ahead and try to tackle that today and start to move our way into Brandenburg. You know what? Let's go grab a couple backpacks. Might grab the one on the ground. Make sure there's no zombies over here huddling around. It seems like every time we leave, we're going to wind up with more zombies. Oh, did I just get in the back seat? Oops. Tried to become a passenger. Get out of here. Skedaddle. The problem with leaving and coming back is if we're gonna run into zombies every time, I mean, we're gonna have we could have a cemetery, you know? I mean, that's the problem. And with the effect of all the stinkiness and stuff that goes on with zombies, A bad deal altogether. Box a generator to reduce the noise level. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because it seems like they're it's attracting all sorts of people. I just sneezed. They always come to attack the generator when I leave it open. When I box it in, they just attack the box it's in as opposed to the house. Okay. Seems like we're doing a lot of driving, huh? Miss Daisy over here, aren't you funny? Places to go, zombies to slay. You know, it's funny because we were having a discussion on Discord about this game, and I think it was Sim Queen that was kind of discussing how much she liked the game, the way that the new thing is. And you know, I see a lot of complainers on it because I make videos, and you know, like you get comments and stuff, and it's all that squeaky wheel stuff, right? Some people really hate the muscle strain. I actually like it, and she does too. And I like the way that it's kind of slowed down to where it's like not really a game solely about like clearing out stuff. Now a lot of people, that's all they want to do. That's the best part of the game is clearing out. My favorite part is probably all the stuff. You know what I mean? I probably don't really have a favorite thing. I mean, killing zombies after a while just gets kind of boring, to be honest with you. I mean, like when you're doing like 16 times pop or something, which is the reason why I don't really play on 16 times pop anymore, is because it's really annoying to have to spend like, you know, a week trying to clear out a school so you can go in and loot. You know, it just feels a lot. It feels a lot better. Now, I think that the level that I'm playing on right now, it's Apocalypse level. With normal, probably needs to be upped a little bit, but not by a lot. I mean, we're not even really in cities or anything. You know what I mean? We've just been kind of gallivanting across the area. You know, we're not really. There we go. But when we get into Brandenburg, I imagine the population is going to be a lot bigger. We are playing with 5% sprinters, which makes things a lot more harrowing for me. Going to headed to a warehouse octagon to get some stuff so we can start composting, because apparently with farming you have to compost on every level. That's one of the things that they've changed. In Moldra, Apocalypse spawn was as nasty as expected. Yeah, see, I could see all that stuff. I am wondering if you have a generator now, if you're just gonna naturally spawn in zombies around the generator when you leave for a long time. Kind of wonder if that's gonna be the case, because it feels like that's kind of the case. Look at this expert driving. Don't be jelly. Echo seems mundane. Yeah, I think that the major cities, I think Rosewood is, last time we were in Rosewood, it seemed like it was pretty full. And the way that they're doing zombie migration now, kind of, it's kind of crazy, right? Like zombie migration now, like, you can actually, you can have one street that's completely empty, and the next street it's because all the zombies are on the other street, you know. Yeah, I think Echo Creek kind of falls in, like, as far as like for beginners, it seems to be a really good place to start. Riverside and Rosewood, as always. And like, I know that some people were disagreeing with me. I just don't think Muldraw's a good beginner's town. You love the new migration? I have not crashed yet, Bullet Bait. Vaco. You're doing well. I have not crashed at all. I've done a good job. Good job driving. Yeah, they can't get there. So yeah, that's one of the big problems, Polygraph, I think, with beginners. The biggest problem that they probably face is the fact that they don't know the map. You know what that week 1 mod is out? I do, Dion. It looks pretty good. Snow Beetle has been like one of the big folks playing that a lot. You should check out his channel if you want to see like some week 1 action, stream action. I've been just more focused on relearning this game, you know, than to add another mod where I don't. Is this it? No. Next one. Ooh, there's some deer right there. Jenny's got a gun. Yeah, Dion, if you want to, you can actually find Snow Beetle via, just do a search on YouTube for Snow Beetle and you'll find him without a problem. This is that big group right there we ran into. I'm hoping to do this in one day. Just do this and get home. Brian Menard too, is he playing it as well? That cow was a huge win, I know, man. It was meat for sure, right? Gosh, I really need to put some stuff on there, Slater Days. Some auto things. I'm just so lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff, you know. Snow Beetle is the second most handsome streamer on YouTube. Oh, you're making me blush because I know it's me. I'm the number one. I'm the most handsome of the handsomest boys around. Fucking rabbits. Please run. The little bitty one. Acting like it wants to get hit. Pretty quiet. Right, we're searching for anything rotten. Wow, there is nothing. It's just nothing but, it looks like there's something in here. So I can see if there's anything in there, but I get it now. I was like pulling them down for no reason at all. Okay, nothing in there. Carrots in there. deal. One of the problems we're going to have pretty quickly is, I mean, I'm not making a lot of stuff, you know? So it's like, it's going to be kind of a problem for us when we're trying to compost, because we're not there's just not going to be as much stuff rotten. There. 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 Is that everything? I feel like I'm missing something. Like everything. Little girl, what's happening? On the other hand, I finally witnessed firsthand that the head first falling animation of Bill 42. More boxes than loot in boxes. I know, right? That's really... What happened? Once you got a farm going, maybe you can throw some into the compost box. Yeah, so we got a farm already going. The reason why we're coming here in the first place is so we could get a we could actually get a compost box. Oh shit. That's not good. The sound keeps going out. Check 1 2. You there? Weird. Audio scratching died again. Yeah, sound issues. I'm getting that fixed tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but I bought another mixer, so. Not sure if you saw this the last time, but try to clean the audio contacts on your mixer before tossing it. I think this is what this is this is the, I mean, this mixer is, I got it in 2017, just to give you an idea. So it's, and it's pretty much on 100% of the time. So I need to get like a preamp. Does it still sound good? Tom, does it sound all right now? I think it's my USB cable, like the USB thing that is doing it. But you know, it's time to get another mixer anyway. Getting a small one, it's like more of a preamp than it is a mixer. It could be anything, but that isn't very old, but old enough to get corroded or dirty. Yeah, I think it's the USB thing. And it's a cheap Yamaha MG 1020, but I'm getting like just a preamp. You fix electronics for a living, okay? 99% of the time it's a cable issue. I'm pretty sure that I'm almost 100% sure. I'm really sure that it's the USB cable. It might be the USB, the connection, because when I wiggle it, it turns back on. Yamaha does make good hardware. It's the reason why I bought it. But once again, this is, I mean, I literally keep this on a lot longer than I should. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times this is on 24/7. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. A loose connector after years of use and abuse. So I was looking. I ended up getting a preamp. So it's gonna make my footprint a little bit smaller. This one is like a 9-channel mixer, which I don't really need. I only use 1 channel. You know what I mean? And so it was pretty much overdone. I could separate the channels if I wanted to. But it was just too much work for me to really do it. And you know, obviously, when you start to add more channels and do different things, it creates more problems, potential problems, right? You wind up like having to, like, when you're troubleshooting something, it's not as easy as just going, okay, it's got to be this because, you know, I'm only using this. Now suddenly you have like 3 or 4 things, and I have like a preamp that goes into the mixer because I'm using a RE20, Electro Voice EV RE20. For my mic. So I have a preamp and a cloud lifter on top of it because they're so low voltage. It needs to be cleaned, possibly. I do have dogs. Mark Gordon, what's happening? You guys are enjoying this, please give us a thumbs up. I know I ask that a lot, and it's a lot to ask, but always helps the channel and all that. And if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. I do Project Zomboid content more than I do anything else. I do need to get back to doing first looks. I got a couple that I'm looking at right now, but I've just been having too much fun with Build 42 here lately. Obviously, that will change as I learn more stuff and do that. Could be the humidity too. I do live in Memphis. Yeah, and that's the most important part, is that I get it resolved rather than just kind of like sit here and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like in all of us, or it's no bueno when you go from like actually being able to hear me to maybe sounding like I'm in a cave and all tinny and stuff. Just not a good. It's not a good look, you know. Sounds like Tom is in the... Ooh, I almost hit those rabbits, didn't I? Nothing can be more of a car killer than popping rabbits. I had to bend some USB pins on the work computer so the USB would stay seated. Really? That scares us, just bejesus out of me. Should we bet if Drunk is wrong and it was never the mixer at fault? You could bet if you want, but I mean, there are I have a lot of faults when it comes to like things, you know, in general. But I've been around this electronic equipment for a very, very long time. Yeah, I was a musician in my past life. All that stuff kind of came natural for me, you know, figuring that out. I mean, I've pretty much centered it down. Now, it might not be. You're right. I could be overestimating my my knowledge. You know what I mean? I could be thinking that it's that I know more than what I actually do. But Mixer poll in Discord, KBK. If we could make it a long term, I would probably do it. You know what? I ought to do it in the Discord. Do a poll and see what people think. If it's gonna fix it. I'm pretty for certain it's gonna fix it. Need that buttery smooth voice, indeed. Indeed. All right, we're almost home. We'll tomorrow we'll get in here. I'll hook me up some din. Now, if we're not able to get XP from farming, I'm guessing that's a bug from like harvesting. How do we get XP for this stuff? How does that work? I'm just curious. How much does a mixer cost versus a good sound card? Well, I mean, the problem is that, okay, so with a sound card, right, you're talking about going completely virtual, right? With a mixer, I mean, I prefer analog equipment. I just do. I can't believe we managed to get in here. Look at all the stink that's going on. I'm gonna dump this in here. Hopefully that sack. I mean, I crafted it, so I don't know if it's gonna be exactly what the recipe's looking for. I'm hoping that it will be. It looks like it does. That should be a good start, right? We'll see what happens. You use the mixer as a gate. I don't. If you really must know, like, my setup. Okay, so my setup is basically I take I got my it starts at my microphone, right, which is an EV or RE20, and it moves from the microphone into a cloud lifter, which I actually got the cloud lifter thinking that was going to be enough, and it turned out it wasn't. That's the reason why I have the cloud lifter at this point. But so it goes into it goes from the microphone to the cloud lifter, and I have something called a 286S, which is a gate and compressor. It goes from cloud lifter to the gate and compressor, which I'm gating there, into my soundboard, and then into the computer. And the computer, I've got what they call a double gate, so that the way that the gate works, so I have a gate right after the mic, and then I have a gate from in OBS as well, which is what I use for to like broadcast or whatever. So there's a gate at the first part, right, that cuts it off at like minus I think it's like minus 26, and then there's a gate on the other side too. And the reason why I do that is to cut out any other any noise whatsoever. I don't understand using a mixer if you aren't making music and just for streaming. Well, you can also use a preamp, but a mixer is good. You can use a mixer for pretty much everything. Why don't you understand it? All right, let's see what we have here. Our skills. We got lots of... I can do glass making if I want. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Let's go back out here and... because it is the still the daytime. I should probably dump some of these bodies. Another corpse. Hearing stuff. Nope, not that. Overwhelming stench. Sucks to be me. How to remove queasy, guys? Get away from whatever you're doing. There are other things you can do too. Like for instance, you could use a like a, what do you call a respirator? How much more do I need? 124. We're going to do these over here as well. Making sure there's no zombies around before I do this. Can you burn the corpses? I think you can, but I've never tried. That way, if we find a car, we'll be able to like just jump in hotwire. Or yank the battery out of this one. Cool. 130, so we need 20 more points. Maybe a day, maybe 2 days. We'll have that all done. I can actually get rid of my cow here if I wanted to for bone stuff. We do have the ability to do that. I think I'm gonna hold off though. Go ahead and cook up something. Oh, and you know what somebody mentioned to me? Do I have... look at that. The reason why this doesn't have enough is because, see, look, like I haven't been able to make a stew because of $14.99. I got to have it completely filled with water. So, that's the reason. Can I not fill it? Weird. See if I can fill it this way. Won't let me do it. Weird, it's saying it's full. Got to be a bug. Let me try the other pot. That's a target. I just lose my other no, it's right here. Okay. See if I can move it over here. There we go. Perfect. Kind of a weird like little bug there. Can grab this. Grab this. Stick this in here. We'll go in here as well. Now we're gonna we'll go ahead and make our stuff. I thought if you click in the box, it'll give you a drop down of what you have on transfer water. I thought so too, Dan. I guess not. Oh yeah, did you see that? That's some crazy stuff, right? In LA. It's really nuts. And meanwhile, I mean, you know, so we're focused, like all the nightly news here in the States was all about the wildfires. But meanwhile, you know, I don't know if you guys elsewhere in the world, which I'm surprised it wasn't reported on, there was a big earthquake over near I want to say, was it Nepal? It was like a 7 point on the Richter scale, but it didn't make any news, which was really weird to me. Can you make candles in Bill 42? I bet you can. They just don't have them yet, but I think you can. Tibet, that's it. It was Tibet. Tibet was, I caught that, forget where I read that. I think it was actually, so I subscribed to this 1440 News. I think that's what it's called. And it's basically nonpartisan news. Like they just basically don't have an angle, you know? And it's really a really good newsletter, by the way. If you're real big into news, but you just don't like during 2016 and 2000 all the way to 2020, anytime that I was like looking for news, it seemed like I was always like having to search for like 3 or 4 different types of news. And 1440 kind of like weaned me off of that, which is super nice. Ooh, I could add macaroni. Oh, yeah. There we go. Temps in the negative 18 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I saw that. Man, you got to feel for those people. That is cold thing to have to be dealing with an earthquake on top of it. That is just a recipe for like mass death. gonna put my cheesecloth in here. I don't know if we can actually do that. Jar can go in there as well. We'll go to sleep. I'll go pet my do husbandry tomorrow and then start to work on this Brandenburg situation. Minus 27 is coming here in Canada. That's really cold. You know, we're crying over like 30 degrees highs. What's up, Snow Beetle? Have I told you how much I appreciate your sponsorship today? Thank you very much. I mentioned you a couple like maybe what was it, almost an hour ago. Guy named Dion on Twitch was asking about week 1. I tried to direct him to your channel. I like cold too. I don't like it to be like super cold though. Wonderful. Go ahead and eat a quarter and then go to bed. Didn't do anything. So heavy. 2 claw hammers. I got this. Probably that. It's not that cold if the humidity isn't high. And it's way hot if the humidity is high, right? Eat something. Yeah, we had a dirty bandage here. Hopefully it'll be done with. Yeah, it's good. We still need to find a tarp. Go see my animals. Got a few more days left on that. Go check and see how our animals are doing over here. Well fed, but he's thirsty. I really need to move her. Can I rope her? Not thirsty and calm. Nice little bubby. Ready for milking. Okay, so she's good. She's ready for milking too. Oh, wow. Maybe we should go milk our cows. What's happening, Scythe Dog? How you doing? Michael Martindale, it's good to see you. Pep Leather Lab. Isn't that a tarp covering the trailer? Oh, yeah, right. Can we pull it, though? I don't know if we can pull it. I don't like how pet animals and kill animal are right next to each other on the menu. You afraid you might accidentally kill a calf? I wonder if it would make the mom, like, pissed. If you kill her calf, if all of a sudden the bull and the mom would, like, double team you and just, like, waste your ass. Let's see if I can pull this tarp off. When are you going to play week 1? I don't know. I kind of want to just... That might be just in your court for a hot minute. Is there not a way? Let's see. Can we remove the tarp? It's a tarp, right? It doesn't let me do anything. It doesn't count as a tarp, unfortunately. Oh, well, let's take a look at our compost over here. See if maybe it's starting to compost, maybe? I don't know how long does it take to compost? 0% full, but we have all this stuff. So I'm assuming that it's going to eventually... Ooh, there's a... Watch there. That. We got some more stuff that we can actually do here, but we don't have any compost, so I don't even think that there's even a reason why we should even worry about it, to be honest with you. Go ahead and drop some of this stuff. I realized I had so much stuff in my bag still. A lot of stuff, actually. Rafting. There it is right there. So the safety scissors apparently you can do it, and it doesn't like it doesn't wear on your regular scissors. We found tarps all over the place. I don't even know what's the long-term goal to learn everything there is to know about Zomboid. And that's pretty much what the long-term goal is. I think it's a fair enough goal to have. Wouldn't you? Okay, I got my scraps. We're gonna go ahead and fix our thing here as well. We got electrical wire out of this. Isn't that interesting? Might have enough time to go and do other things now. It's in the other inventory. Lost a screwdriver. I thought I lost it, but I guess it's, I guess I found it. All right, so I suppose we'll start to work on Brandenburg. Already done both of these houses. We have this house over here. Quite a few milling about. Looks like a brand new car up there. Make sure there's nothing coming up behind me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Couple. Looks like he is that a honey knife? Fillet knife. Son of a bitch. Check these cars out. Oh, there's a few more. pretty tame in terms of beautiful. Oof. Don't know if I like that. Of course, it's locked. About this car. Pretty good shape. One thing that's annoying is that when you pull the flashlight off, it's real sketch. What do you call this sketch, y'all? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Ooh, a romantic letter. Jesus. This pretty much makes me nervous as hell. That on the ground. Nothing. Pretzels? I think I just might. Lots of beer. I'll take it, man. That went out quick. I didn't go out so quick. Look how fast it's going out. That's really crazy, right? So we'll be able to grab one of these cars later on. That's really crazy that it goes out that quick. You see how fast that I'm using that? I mean, it's almost ridiculous the speed in which that you lose your stuff. That's it right there. All right. We're gonna hit this house, and then we'll head out. Oh, come on. I think I already have a scarecrow. Right here. Improve your house. Oh, I sometimes wonder if some of these things have no tape. I was just curious if some of them might have tape in them. Maybe. Is that like a toy mouse? No, it's mustard. I would say that the most dangerous zombies here, these. Continue on with our tailoring and stuff. One more. The most dangerous thing you could possibly deal with in Project Zomboid is those low-sensing zombies. And hear me out, because I know that a lot of people are like, well, those low-sensing zombies are like so... they're like not they're not really a threat because they don't really sense you, and they usually are slow moving and yada yada yada. The problem with slow sensing zombies is when you're inside a house, right? You just don't see them. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't register that they're there, and they don't hear you. So you essentially don't get that like little extra oomph. Like usually you can. Is this it right here? Usually, if you're fighting, and like the time that I died, this last time that I died to a low sensing zombie. I basically didn't have any problems with. Let's go grab all of our stuff. Do I have my I'm gonna go grab my duffel bag. I died. I was fighting a zombie, and that other zombie was like literally like 3 feet away, and it did not react. So when I ran in, I wasn't thinking that there was gonna be a problem with it. Maybe your scarecrow gets lonely. We're gonna move a little bit further in. Not before I start taking shit. I think that's everything, right? Still need to find a tarp. We did see tarps. I just ignored them. I didn't even really think that there were going to be much of anything. We'll go ahead and stick this right here. What do we want? We have 5 wine bottles, so we're going to place them all right here. Crazy. Weird. I have like all these bottles, but it only registers as one. I was hoping to have like them all like kind of stacked up on here. Go ahead and sit down. We're gonna do some stuff here. Let's go ahead and cut this up. I don't know if this is. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just do it like this. Here's a question for you. I see you have your leather water bag unequipped. Are you wearing something else in place of it? Is it unequipped? Oh, you know what? It's probably because when you go to refill it, it forces you to put it back on. Same thing goes with the flashlight as well. Jeremy, what's happening? Breed's good to see you. 2 months in, and I think my character hit his peak. I don't know what to do now. I've cleared Rosewood. Have you messed around with any of the other stuff though, like all the new stuff? But by the time he gets to the battery factory, all the batteries will be dead. That's one of the few issues I have with Bill 42. Maybe. What's up, Diamond? How you doing? Just got back from doctor's visit. I'll be Zomchow in the apocalypse. Oh no, that's terrible news. We're going to use these leather strips. I'm going to continue trying to pad some of this stuff. I got this leather jacket I just found. We'll go ahead and pad that up. We got more than enough thread and stuff here. So we can just do all sorts of stuff here. Grab leather jacket. Now let's see. Inspect it. Fabric and tools. I guess I can't just, I'm sitting right here. You would think that I would be able to grab it, but I'll just go ahead and do it like this instead. Got thread. Should have needle. Have they added a battery charger to the game, like for like AA batteries, not car ones? I don't think so, but I mean, I don't know. We haven't run across one. It? Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. I got muscle strain now from my tailoring. Let's see. What else do I want to do here? I want to go into crafting as well, and we are going to tailoring. Want to shorten socks. Let's see, shorten socks. Beautiful. Got everything else. I need mustard and margarine, which we'll take down there. This right here, I'm gonna try to move. Go ahead and place this side. Beautiful. And I have too much pain to sleep because I've been too busy tailoring. Isn't that some shit? But I'm at 23. I'm almost a third of the way there. How's Drunk doing? I just got here. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You picked up some cool melee weapon and armor schematics yesterday? I did. So we can actually start to mess with that as well. I wonder. Let's go to the crafting table and take a look and see what we need for this. Let's see. Armor. Assembly. Oh, there is no armor. Weaponry. Like I can make a baseball bat, make a nail spiked weapon if I want. Do a bone. I have a scrap metal chopper, jawbone, tree branch, and leather strips. Do that. Need a hand drill for this, and I got a wrench. Nuts and bolts, okay. I can't make a baseball bat with it. I can make a bolt metal bat with this, but I can't really do a baseball bat. Isn't that kind of crazy? Interesting. I wonder if I have any nuts and bolts. Where would I find those? Maybe over here. I mean, I have a baseball bat. And I have barbed wire. I'm gonna grab this and this and see if I can maybe do that. Does I need a broom? There not another output for this? I love that reinforced wooden bat are really strong from what I perused with 50% critical. And let's see, let's look at the reinforced bat. Sheet metal snips. How do I do sheet metal snips? Well, I got all the rest of the stuff. I think I have a hand drill as well. I think I grabbed that from my last time. They are scissor for sheet metal. Really? So I have to find that. Still going on and wait. I'm about to fix that though. Hey, Drunkonlife, do you know if they plan on adding any pre-generated basements to Louisville in coming patches? There's nothing in the city or en route. I don't know. I see when we were testing it, they had me under the belief that that all the sheet metal stuff, I mean all the basements were all like they were all like RNG. But it doesn't look like that to me. Maybe it's what they're going for later on. But it doesn't really feel that way, to be honest with you. Is that better than my, I wonder if this is better than this. It is. Where is it? Oh, I can't attach it. That's the only thing. It didn't really do. Okay. I was just curious about it. Just learning as we go, y'all. What do we need to build? I want to build is it under farming? We're gonna build a butter churn, so we need 2 planks and 2 nails for that. And I also want to build a large leather drying rack. That's gonna be for large animals like adult cows. It's gonna take a long stick, 8 twine. We don't have 8 twine, so I'm not gonna be able to do that just yet. But we could do a butter churn. Guess these bodies aren't stinking anymore. Maybe they are. That rig is just really big, just a bigger fanny pack. That's what it's. I thought maybe it would be able to replace like a, like, you know, like if I could put my my flashlight in it, I would have taken it, because it looks like it was a better encumbrance. Damn it, why do people have to shoot off fire? I want to take a look at this too. We're not going to be able to get very far if we can't, if the compost isn't working. Granted, it's only been 2 days, but you would think that it would like start to fill up pretty quick. How long does it take to compost stuff? Asking for a friend. I want the hacksaw. There's my metal baseball bat right there. Metalworking chisel. 2 weeks now by default, I believe. Okay. 14 days. Jesus. Hopefully we can have enough of this compost to be able to like actually start messing with farming. I really hate that you have to carry the log. It just kind of sucks, you know. Build a butter churn. I'm gonna build it in here. Beautiful. But we need to find more twine. Keep on wanting to go out that way. A water bucket hold? 10,000. Cool. Was enough to extremely overload me. Churn that butter, Big Mama. I know, right? We're gonna gain some weight here. We're gonna have to find some more books and stuff. I've been ignoring books up until this point, but books are good for curing unhappiness and stuff. I'm gonna come up here and get some milk. A little milk from my cows. That holds 50,000. Hello, you big old beluga. You're happy. Other one. Well fed, not thirsty. He's calm. Good. And she's got an udder. That's all that matters. Can you show us your map location? Yes, I will. I'm right next to Brandenburg, but yeah, I'll show it to you. But we can grab more. Let me milk you, baby. We're gonna move back. We're gonna move deeper into Brandenburg here in a few. Well, this works. And he had a lot of milk in him. It took me like a month of convincing to get him to play, and then it took like 6 more weeks to get him over. Wow, I got to level. Really? Let's see if we can see anything else about these guys. Didn't really say anything. Level 2, I was hoping that maybe it would like kind of be like farming, where you like the higher you go, the more you kind of know. We'll check out the milk churning too. Look how slow I'm going. I mean, it's probably for the better, because I'm not a very good driver. But it does feel like I'm going like really super slow. Not turn off the car. It. Turn some butter. Shit, I can do 96? Really? Hell. That's really crazy. $96. I mean, granted, it's gonna take forever, but maybe all day. I wonder if this is gonna like make my arms hurt or whatever. Jesus. I took a page from Drunk's driving book last week. Crashed my truck into a tree swerving around a horde. Lacerated my groin and had to do surgery in the dark while praying the horde wouldn't roll up. Infinite Toast, what's happening? It's a lot of butter. actually craft this as well, huh? Let's take this outside. All right, what else do we need to do? Take this one hunk of butter. And give me plenty of fat. It's only 0.3 as well. Pretty crazy. Oh, look, everybody, all the zombies died. All right, let's go and let's see about the crafting. I'm just curious what all I can do here. So I need some sort of snippet. Is that right? Let's take a look on the thing. For a weapon. All right, so I need required items. I need sheet metal snips. We don't have. I got a wrench. I think I have a hand drill. I need this. I need 2 screws, some nuts and bolts, and a baseball bat. What about the metal one? Make a metal baseball bat. I need a hand drill. Nuts and bolts are all we need with that. We have a maintenance level of 3, so we can make it. I'm just really surprised that there's no nothing on armor. Frying in butter makes it a lot of things better, but cheese would be a whole new step to comfort. I wonder if can we do that? Let's take a look at that too. Health, crafting. Go to cooking. Let's see about cheese. Open mac and cheese. No, I can't do anything with that. What about farming? What would that be under? Carpentry? I don't see anything. Are you near a manufactory at all drunk? No. Oh yeah. Let me show you where we're at. Somebody was asking that about 20 minutes ago, and I forgot. So we were right here. This is home right here, right? This right here is where the that's the what do you call it? That is the general store and the fishing store and you know, like the little like park or whatever. And then right up here is Brandenburg. We've already hit both of these places. I don't know if we did that yet. But we've hit that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to cheese, so whatever. We'll go ahead and eat this butter. Nothing like a hunk of butter. Mmm. Didn't even give me any unhappiness. But it did increase my weight. That's all that I need. Carton. Wonder if I can pour that. Let's try to transfer that. Good old milk. Good deal. You can stick it back out here just in case it rains. That works for me. Wonderful. Maybe I'll cook. Kind of at an impasse right now. I'm like, what should I do? Wonder if dead baby chickens will compost down. I'm out. See you all. Hey, Boris, thank you so much for hanging with us. I appreciate it. Drunk wearing some metal armor would be cool to see. It would be easier to look up what you can make with milk as the input. Yeah, you know, maybe that's what I'll do. Go see, you're absolutely right. The new crafting menu is better, but boy, is it still confusing. I still don't get why building and crafting are separated. Well, they're separated in Build 41 too. It just got more complicated, you know, when they separated them. Jacob Hammer. Bang, bang, Jacob's silver hammer came down upon our heads. What's happening, man? Black Tomcat, it's good to see you. DDD me, maybe. What's happening? Oh wait, the recipe on Wiki might be outdated. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see. That up? No. Can't do this right here though. Just since I'm having all this stuff in the Thank you so much for the sponsorship. I appreciate it. And if you guys are enjoying this, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the channel and all that stuff. You can always subscribe as well. If you're on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, you can always follow. And if you guys are on YouTube and you want to just you want to like, I guess, contribute, but you don't have the money or whatever, and you have a Prime sub, you can always sub to me over on Twitch, and that will free for you, and Bezos will pay me a bunch of money for it. Feels good. Because there's nothing more entertaining than watching somebody fumble around for 20 minutes trying to do other things, right? We'll add some nuts to this. These nuts. A little nacho cheese for seasoning. Do I have any other things? I think I can probably do this. Scythe Dog coming in strong. Just subscribed for 16 months in a row. Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime. Bezos is shaking his fist at you right now because you're costing him money, and I'm loving it. Thank you. You're withholding, you're like, we've already reached Brandenburg. We just haven't gotten into the middle of it. We could probably go there all the way. We'll go all the way and just see what we're looking at. Just waiting for it. Just waiting and withholding your like. Wow. Jesus, you're serious, Jeremy. cook. Look at that unhappiness, man. I can eat a stick of butter and then some of this, and it'll jump me up. Let's go ahead and eat it. Wow, look at that unhappiness. How much it really. There we go. That's all right. I'm weepy. That's okay. I'm about to eat some good beef, peanut, and peas roast beef. Roast, whatever it is. You can try the week 1 mod maybe sometime. I just really, Sean, I really want to learn like all the new things, you know? And I don't want like a mod to like interfere with that. But I will probably play around with it sometime. Vaco, take care, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna put milk in the thing, and we'll see what milk will do. I'm surprised that Snow Beetle hasn't chimed in because he probably knows all this stuff now. Still eating with my hands. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the crafting while I'm thinking about it. Milk. Yeah, there's no milk either. I might have to like, you know, it's not showing everything. As you can see, the armor hasn't really shown up. I'm wondering if it's because certain things aren't seen yet. Maybe not. Does anyone have a world map and mini-map bug issue? Lots of mods seem like they're still in the process of being updated. Yeah. I figured you were sticking to the testing for now. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. It's one of those deals. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm kind of technically not doing it anymore because I am playing with mods. But I don't want it to ruin. I don't want the mods to like completely ruin the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Turning off this light. It's been a month. I was hoping we'd get a bug fix. Has it been a month? It hasn't really been a month, has it? Has it been a full month? This is probably not the time to go out. Might wait till 12 and hope that this passes. My skill look like 133. It's way too we won't be able to see anyway. There's my scarecrow. The hot patch muscle strain had to take their vacation. They'll be coming after they get a break. Yeah, they are. I think they're back from their break now. probably at this point, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll wait. We'll wait for the fog to go away. Where am I at now? Right here. We got one. Almost ready for that. See what else I have. Already read. Unread. That. Read that. Read the make the mildew cure as well. Make a wine glass. Because why not? Try to get rid of this sadness. The modders fixed a lot of bugs lately, but it's going to be like, it's all like temporary though. That's the problem, right? I mean, you're looking at it going, yay, they fixed them. They fixed it, but did they really? I mean, once I mean, they're going to come in pretty strong and fix a lot of them, and then all those mods that we're running are going to be like obsolete, you know? It might actually mess with things worse. Another reason why I'm not really messing with mini mods. I'm using a pillow random spawns and more descriptions of trade so far. That's what I am. I'm using both of those too, Max. I figured that they're not going to really mess with it too much. The more descriptions of traits is really interesting. I'm putting all of my already read stuff in here. Beautiful. How's the fog? Man. Still looking pretty sus. I did check this over here, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. I mean, I guess I could do glass making. It's not like we're going to be using it anytime soon, but no, why not? I'll stretch my legs. Oh, it's too dark to read. Son of a bitch. Can I come over here, maybe? There we go. Now that hemp is in the game, are you sure it's fog? It ain't Memphis. Tell you what's really crazy is you go into Memphis and literally, I mean, I don't know what they put in the weed over the last like 2 years or 3 years. I mean, I know that everybody's like it's better weed, but I don't buy that at all. I honestly think that they throw cologne on it. It's like a weed smelling cologne that they throw on. So people are like walking around Memphis, right? You like just like reeking. I mean, as soon as somebody walks in the door in the restaurant, you can tell. You're like, oh, I know exactly what they were doing. And I mean, they could sit down like all the way across the restaurant, and you can still fucking smell them. I mean, they are smelly as fuck. It is nasty, stink weed. I'm telling you. I know everybody's saying anybody that smokes that stuff is like, oh, but it's really good. That's the problem, is it's gotten a lot better. But I just don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. Somebody could be literally, I could be driving in somebody's car. They could be like 3 car lengths away from me, right? With their windows closed, and I can still smell that shit. That strain smell like skunk. Uh-huh. Or maybe they've just figured out like to fool you guys and like give you cologne flavored. They just spray that shit on the stuff. I mean, during COVID, I thought that like people were literally hotboxing before they came into eat. That's what I thought. But since then, I've like reconsidered. Please go away, fog. And now I just think that it's like cologne. Well, this is gonna take all day, isn't it? Oh, whatever. It's still foggy. At least letting up. Fuck no. What the hell, man? I hate these foggy days. I think one of the things I'm going to change is to lower the fog intensity, because that's just dumb. I mean, it really takes away from everything, you know? I mean, look, it's all day long. Just a thick cloud of like smoke. Looks like it's finally done. We'll move a little bit closer into 58%, 82, 14 days. We're good. Going to Brandenburg, gonna eat a lot of whatever. Going to Brandenburg, gonna eat a lot of whatever. Maybe you should have stuck to the July start. I know. I mean, I thought that maybe we could get farming up really quick, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Here's the problem with I just like whimper like a little girl, don't I? Problem with all those trees is you can't really see what's going on. We're going to make sure that there's look around. Always a smart thing to do. There's zombies in here. You over there. Where are they? Right there. Can't see from all the trees. That's the bad part. See, once you hide behind a car, I think Rhett and I was talking about this. There's another garbage bag. I'm gonna come over here. I don't like the fact that I can't see beyond that stuff. Cool. So we have 2 houses we can check out. Another one down here. These trees create a real big problem for us. Digital watch. We'll check around here. Looks okay on that side. Okay on that side. I'm going to go ahead and grab as many short blunts as I can. That pocket knife might be good too. We definitely want the screws because that has something. We have a metalworking chisel already. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. Might swoop it out. Try this house first. This one looks like it's already been done up. What do I hear them? We're not gonna go in there. I don't trust it. What was your milk question? Oh, I was seeing if I could make cheese. Because now I just had a butter churn. I made a bunch of butter, and I had a little bit of milk left, and I was curious. Because we did have a cheesecloth. Nothing down here with me. I'm gonna grab some more books because we are gonna be eating a lot of butter. Haven't made cheese yet, but I assume it requires a recipe and magazine. Got it. Probably right about that. We'll go ahead and grab those as well. Grab these. We're going to continue to dismantle stuff. Old photograph of a group of men. What? Oh, I might grab those, give myself a trim. These are... Nothing in there. This is ridiculous. The Irvington School only had... It's in Kentucky. What do you expect? Were you expecting something different? Garzone episode 2. Perfect. And we also have a car. Nice. Do I need these? I'm gonna grab these just in case because I don't know if I need them, but I mean it's I guess it's always good to have. We'll go ahead and do this as well because yeah, we want to continue to do our other stuff. Now we do have a basement down here that we're going to be able to check out. I should grab that strainer as well. We have 2 batteries. Boy. So far, the basements have been just kind of mid. I'll go ahead and grab this because I don't know if I need it. But we'll go ahead and grab that. Grab this as well. Long handle. Well. Kill sheet small. We're going to grab that. It has no battery, so it doesn't even matter. Know you're old when you learn such things, and the Boy Scouts even got a badge for them. Never say napping in school in the same sentence. Good old days when you would read about butchering and napping at school. I know, right? To be fair, children's books aren't going to be practical. They'll be freaking ABCs and fiction. Yeah, so your best bet for finding books, this is terrible to say, is not going to be where you think you're going to find them. This game, like the devs kind of like mentioned it. They were like, yeah, you know, we're going to have to, it's going to require you to like actually relearn everything. No gas. This car looks in pretty good condition though, doesn't it? %, 83% on the hood. The engine is at 54. My engine's still better. We'll cruise up here and see what else is there. That's a heavy chain. I am kind of just curious what all we're looking at here. We got this house. I think it's going to go into the city. More houses to. We'll move our way in. We survived almost a whole year and started at a different date. Yeah, so we didn't. We ended up dying. In fact, you know, it's funny. It's because Lamp like slowed it down. I'm gonna show. You know what? Let's pause this. I'm gonna show you guys this because he showed it to me and I kind of actually agree with him here. So he said, I'm almost 100% that zombie was not in the room when you were killed. I slowed the footage down to 0.25. Clearly see that zombie spawns in and kills you. So this is it right here. You see it? It just all of a sudden appeared. I didn't even have time to react. That's how I died. And I just killed this one right here. Right? I just killed this zombie that was sitting in the doorway, and it was literally right here, and it still didn't hear me. So either A, it was low senses to the point where it wasn't going to come at me until I walked in, or B, it spawned in. Lots of blaming the game, little self-accountability here, Drunk. I'm not, you know, I don't really care. I did think I got a job, but that's all right. Entering new rooms is kind of glitchy. See, there you go. Zomboid's fault, not my fault. I'm just trying to survive here in the zombie apocalypse, man. So we got a chain. I don't know what we can do with the chain, but we went ahead and grabbed it just in case there was something we could do. And we do have Car Zone 2, which means that we are finally going to be able to hotwire cars, which is a nice change here in a few. $13 buckles. 1.3. Kind of curious if I can do anything with this chain. No. I bet you this heavy chain has a purpose. Abba, what's happening? Congratulations, Snow Beetle. 1K subs. Very nice. Very, very nice. Congratulations on that, Snow Beetle. That's got to feel good. I've seen pitch black rooms, but then when I enter, it's fully lit. I really need some sort of a receptacle for this. All right, we're gonna take the ladles and stuff and stick them in anything that's I got 2 screws. I've got nuts and bolts. Drop these in here. The salmon and all that stuff's going to go in there. We'll go ahead and drop our scrap electronics here. We'll wait. Should I go ahead and do my I shouldn't I? Or should I wait? I have 133. I could immediately get compensated for my car zone right here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it. This will bump me up. That branching off from Beetle-related content in the Zomboid really paid off. There we go. Yeah, that's very good, Snow Beetle. Congratulations, for real, for real. And no, I remember when I got my first, you know, so a little story about how I got there because it's kind of weird. So, I was doing Twitch in 2017, and you know, with Twitch, it's like a lot of like Twitch is networking. It's really kind of a weird deal. You're supposed to network like mad with other streamers, and I guess you guys kind of do that on YouTube, but it's not the same, right? Because what will happen is that you network with other streamers, then they'll come in and they'll raid you and all that junk, and you slowly but surely start to build yourself up because you guys are helping each other. That's the way it is, and a lot of streamers, what they'll do is they'll in addition to that, they'll like lurk in different streams, right? So like if me and you were on Twitch, Snow Beetle, I would like, maybe if we were like kind of networking a little bit, and I would raid you every once in a while and that kind of stuff. What would end up happening would be I might lurk in your stream when, like basically turn it on and walk away. And so you have a lot of that stuff going on. And at the time, when I started figuring out that was kind of what was going on with a lot of people, I kind of started to get a little bit, a little bit unhappy about it, because I felt like it was kind of like a fraud, to be honest with you. I just felt like I felt like it wasn't real. That was my big issue with Twitch, is that a lot of things that people were doing were, they'd have like 20 people there, but no one was really watching. You know what I mean? Because it was a bunch of streamers that you've networked with that were just kind of like just hanging there. And I know that's a bad way to look at things, but I mean, it kind of like, that's how I felt at the time. And then, so I felt like I was like, okay, this is really going nowhere for me. So I went to YouTube and I started doing Let's Plays on with Zomboid, not really expecting anything, but that kind of took off pretty quick. Made me very, very happy that it took off, in fact. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. We have them safety scissors. Let's kind of cancel this. I don't want that. I want to do something else. Let's see. Shorten trousers. The reason why I want to shorten the trousers is I'm going to get denim strips anyway, and this will give me a little bit more. This will give me some experience. If I shorten the trousers, now what I can do is I think I can. Let's see. Yes, now I can cut up the denim. Long shorts. Go ahead and craft those up as well. Now, if you'd like, join, become a member, or renew your membership. Thanks, y'all, for the generosity and kindness. Indeed, there's an audience for beetle-related content, but it's mostly niche on OnlyFans nowadays. Drunk has also never installed Honey 40 chest. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it, Drunk. None of us are really watching. We're all Russian bots trying to sell Herbalife. Yeah. Got to going to play some pen and paper, Dungeons and Dragons. Good luck with the run. Hey, thank you very much. I can't be on here for much longer. I'm about to go to work. But yeah, kind of a weird deal. Things that you learn. We're gonna go ahead and also do the socks as well. Shorten socks, and I can use the scissors or I can use the safety scissors. And the safety scissors are better because they don't, they won't make things dull. Cool. Have more jeans? Oh, those are the ones I'm wearing. You're one of the best content creators with helpful guides and tips. Who, me? Well, thank you. Atomic used to be the GOAT, but he's really fallen off since Bill 42. We're all still learning the game. You know what I mean? I'm more of like a YOLO type player anyway. Like I'm like, well, you know, I'll go and and just jump on something even if I might be wrong, you know? I think he tends to be, because he has a bigger audience, he has to be a little bit more careful. People are real funny like that, you know? But you know, on the other side, you know, Tom McDuck's a lot younger than me, so he's gonna like, he probably takes a lot of things a lot more to heart than I do. Like when people like say nasty things or kind of mean or whatever. When they say mean things to people, you know, he's usually like, I imagine that he freaks out about it a little bit more than me. I don't give a shit, you know. Like if somebody says something to me, I'm like, okay, yeah. So what's your point? You know what I mean? What are you trying to get at? Who cares? You know, it's just a game. Shut up. Oh, yeah. So we're talking tears now, you know. I just really don't care, but I imagine that if you're younger, you might take it a little bit more to heart. I'm gonna disinfect all these rags. Try to get rid of this stuff. Good. Perfect. We're going to leave the hatchet here. I don't really need it. And the bloody knife as well. Might go ahead and drop this as well. I hit all of them, huh? All right, so what do we need to, we have a, if we can make something here. Weapons, weaponry. So I could do this, but I need a broom. Well, what is this right here? I need a hand drill, 2 nuts and bolts. So we have 1 nut and bolt right now. We could actually do that. With this, club, animal bone, leather strips. I wonder how good this is. We have leather strips. Go make it. I mean, it's still a little bit foggy anyway. Grab some leather strips. And I wonder what this will do for it. Let's see. If we go to crafting and weaponry, we can craft this. See what happens. I'm curious if it's going to do maintenance. 441.87. The YouTube version of raids are called redirects. I'm hoping I can use them now. Yeah, you can. It's really, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's very anticlimactic. In fact, I was talking to somebody about it. Another streamer. I think maybe it was Rick Dextrix or something earlier today. And I'm gonna tell you, like I've done them a couple times, and they are like just not that. It's just not that impressive. Like it doesn't like do exactly what you would expect. Like with Twitch, okay. I think the reason why is because CCV is such a big deal. Well, let's make sure that there's not any bolts and stuff here. We might be able to make something else here. Bone pieces, animal teeth, jawbone. Go ahead and do this right here. I'm kind of curious what this is gonna do. Got a hacksaw, fishing line, propane lantern, all of my stuff here. Okay. I'm really curious what this is gonna do. See what it looks like. A couple more large animal bones too. Put those up here. Interesting. Let's see if we can find something to nail. It's still foggy out here. I mean, what's up with that? Time Commander, what's happening? Hey, thank you very much. The Twitch ads had banished my spirit to YouTube realm for eternity. I feel bad. Okay, so I've tried redirects. I actually did a redirect to Atomic Duck once. And so on Twitch when you do it, right? It's like a big party, right? It's like because that is the meta of Twitch, right? It's like, hey, you know, Drunkonlife just rated you with 50 people. And then, you know, that person usually if they're, you know, worth their salt are going to go, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate the raid and, you know, welcome everybody in. And my name is blah, blah, blah. And I do blah, blah, blah. And I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You know, whoever rated you and stuff like this. And it's a big deal, right? And everybody's like partying and stuff like that. It's like walking into a club or something, right? But with the redirects on YouTube, and the reason why people get so excited about it is because there's this obsession on Twitch with CCV, which is I don't know, I can't remember what that is, like what that stands for. Something like consecutive something views, something like that. Consecutive, I don't know what it is. But anyway, the reason why people are obsessed over it on Twitch is because if you can get to 75, or used to be at least, then you could apply for partnership, you know, and then you could become a Twitch partner, in quotes, you know, and that somehow means something, but it really doesn't. It never really did. And usually when you do get to that point, they reject you like 5 or 6 times until they finally let you in. And then you're like, really feel special. Like, oh, I'm part of the Purple Club and blah, 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 blah. And so they make a big deal out of it, right? With YouTube, you know, somebody raids you or redirects. Number one, I don't think that there is something that actually shows. Like there's not like something of interactive that shows that you've been raided, right? And since we're not really obsessed with CCV and we don't really pay attention to that stuff, we're more about views, right, on YouTube. Because of that, you don't really see it. And because the views don't really pop up immediately, you really don't see it. And so like somebody could raid me and I would just not even know it on YouTube. Somebody would have to point it out. And I'd have to be like immediately like I would have to have like actually seen it. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are no notifications. And most YouTubers, it's not in the YouTube meta. That's what I'm trying to say is that it's just two different things, two different platforms that consider things differently, like important differently, you know, or whatever. But you'll have to be watching chat. I know, right? You'll know, but you'll have to be watching chat. Yeah, right. So let's say Snowbeetle did it, right? Let's just say just for shits and giggles, that Snowbeetle raided me, right? And I happened, and I happened to be watching chat. I saw it. I would still not really know. I wouldn't realize it until somebody spoke up and said, "Hey, yeah, I just came from Snow Beetle's chat. You just got a raid, buddy." You know what I mean? All right, I guess we're gonna come in here. Hopefully there'll be a zombie down here. I say that like I want one, but I really... The whole thing makes me nervous as fuck. Short skirt. Nothing there. Go ahead and grab these. We'll continue on doing our other stuff. Our grinding. There's some more rotten tomatoes, more rotten stuff in there. Oven mitt on the ground. A plastic cup. Butchering 2. Good find. Now, I wonder if I can do... I'm going to go ahead and grab this, too, because I think I can cut that down to a short skirt. Beta blockers, I'll take those for sure. Go ahead and fill up our... What was this? The only groups I see that acknowledge redirects are virtual VTubers, mostly HoloLive, because they have things for their fans to say when they raid. Very nice. Yeah, so yeah, you can build a community like that, but I just don't know, Soren. I'm not real sure that YouTube is on the whole, like a YouTube community is like really as good about that stuff. Drunk blew away this one new streamer. Dude almost cried over the raid. I remember those days. That was all my Twitch days when we would raid people. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We raid people and we'd give money and things like that. But that's all Twitch meta. Okay, nothing in here. Empty. What's down here? Phone book. Is there anything on the ground? We'll go ahead and pull this off. I'm just really curious how this is gonna how this bone is gonna work. I mean, if it's gonna just break immediately or what. Most streamers I watch are all YouTube. Rated somebody who had 1 viewer, and 15 minutes later we killed him because he wasn't used to reading chat and playing. Yeah. All right, here's see what happens. Let me hit you with my bones. Not terrific. We're about there. Should I start trying to clear this out? I might just do that. Let's go ahead and start clearing this out. How is... Doesn't look like it's going to last for a real long time. It also kind of looks like it's going to... Ooh, there's a lot of them. Get it? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I did. Yeah, that's not a this is not that great of a weapon. It doesn't seem like it's hurting me that bad. In terms of they see me? Yeah, we got a couple. They're coming on. Yeah, that didn't take very long at all, now did it? Dinky. A lot of them. I'm over here. There's a guy with a I wonder what happens if I yell. Just gotta keep everybody in front of me. Nothing in it. I'm pretty much feeling it right now. Muscle strain all the way around. Hopefully the devs and add nightsticks to the list of craftable items. Yeah, finally a use for my small handles. So well, see now the jawbone, the jawbone thing. I'm just curious. Does that really? I mean, I get that it's good, but I mean, considering that I am a level 0 axe person, is it really going to be that good for me? You know what I mean? I mean, it basically this incentivizes you for did I go? Am I right? Am I going right? Yeah. It basically incentivizes you to use only a certain weapon class. You know what I'm saying? The muscle strain does. I pulled 2 sprinters out of that group. They just happened to see me before before I got there. I wonder if I can drop this, like disassemble it and get back my stuff. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. The bone hatchet. I need a spearhead? What exactly is a spearhead? Is that right there like a... I'm not super fond of the muscle strain pigeonholing you. If using a non-proficient weapon, it should give muscle strain as if you had half of your highest melee skill, in my opinion. Not like you're using largely different muscle groups. Spearhead can be any knife, I think. Got it. Okay. A spearhead is any knife. Got it. Oh, shit. Well, we could probably make that because I do have a... Let's go to weaponry. I could probably do this because, well, I need a bone war hatchet. Wait a minute. Spearhead and a bone war hatchet. Oh, is that the actual, like, thing? A tree branch and 2 leather strips. I should be able to do that. Although I don't know what this is. I guess a hatchet head, maybe? We could definitely do the jawbone axe. We could try that. I just wanted to take a moment to commend you on your base. Commend you on your base organization this run. Very tidy. I know, right? Well, I mean, it's weird because Build 42 has made me more tidy. It's just naturally made me more tidy. As weird as that sounds. I just feel a lot tidier. Go ahead and eat this. Right here. We are skinny no more. Manage containers, best OCD mod, LOL. We're gamers, we don't click that button. What button? Just click on the X mark. Ah, yeah, you're right. Go back. Okay, so I need a bone war hatchet head. I know how to make them now. Let's see. Bone war. It didn't really say much. Interesting. I do think the UI for crafting could use more work. You should be able to click on the components to see if you can craft them. Oh, Soren, it's gotten a lot better. I promise you. I can assure you it's gotten like 100 times better than it was. For sure. Next to search, change what it's looking for. Okay. Let's see. Recipe name, required items. Output items. Not showing it. We'll just do it like this. Required items. That's it right there. Make Western boots. But we still need to, one of the things I want to get done here is going to be in carpentry. What's, carpentry? No, it's going to be in farming. What's carpentry? We'll just do recipe name. Oh, no, it's in building. One of the things I want to do probably next stream is start to work on getting this large drying rack done. We need a long stick. I have a claw hammer. I need 8 twine. I'm going to have to find more twine. The building recipes are also a bit messed up. You can only make tarp rain collectors with a claw hammer, and you need a ball peen to make garbage bag rain collectors. Kind of a weird deal, right? They're working on it. But I can assure you this, you guys. From like a month and a half ago, this has gotten a lot better. In fact, I was like so like it was so fucked up. It was so fucked up that I was like looking for a way to I mean I like that's all I concentrated on was crafting. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? But it was all in the cooker. They'd already knew. They just like ignored me bitching about it. You know what I mean? And they came through. I mean, this is much better. And it might have something to do with the fact that it was so bad before, but I mean, it's gotten a lot better. Yeah, it's good to know they're working on it. Lemmy has reassured us a few times. Yeah, this is all like, it's all grand scheme things, right? I mean, they're looking at it. We're looking at it from like an episode in a series, right? We're looking at it like that, and he's looking at it from like from the beginning to end. You know what I mean? Like, so he has like a much broader vision for this that I think is going to come together and it's going to be really good. And I mean, it's already good. I mean, I've been playing this for a gazillion years at this point, but yeah, I am done here, you guys. If y'all can, you give me a thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably, I might not be here tomorrow. I might end up doing some VOD work. I haven't decided yet. Friday we probably gonna have a snow day, so. Good games. I hope the battery, both item and car battery bugs get fixed soon. I think that those are going to be towards the very beginning. I think that that's going to be some of the first things that they work on. Most of the stuff that like the rags not being able to wash, you know, that kind of stuff. I think they're going to get those things fixed pretty quick. Y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I really do. I can't say that enough. It always feels good when I look up and I'm like, wow, you know, because every day I come on, I'm like, is it 5 people going to show? Is 6 people going to show? Is 1 person going to show? You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. And it's always good to have a community that supports. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys. Happy hump day, y'all. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bo shizzle. If you want to, you can join my Discord. I always announce if I'm going to go live. And most of the time I'll tell you if I'm not streaming that day as well. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Definitely.